taking on the cfbot again. Let's have a go. Just get the problem. Okay, just skimming through that. It's saying that we have a bunch of numbers. Each one represents someone trying their hand against the bot. So in this case, this user took 3 minutes and they got it right, indicated by 1. This person got it right and took 6 minutes, and 4 minutes got it right, 5 minutes got it right, and so to work out the average, we're taking the average of all of these numbers where the second number is 1. So that's the first example. Let's take a look at some more examples. In this case here, it looks like we take into account this one because that person got it right. In this case, this person got it wrong, so the fact they took 4 minutes is irrelevant. This one didn't submit anything in 0 minutes, so we ignore that, and this one got it right, so we're taking the average of 6 and 4, giving us 5. And just take one more example here. Nobody beat the bot, so there's no 1s in the second column, and so we're just going to default to 0. That's not really an average. That looks pretty straightforward. I think we're ready to just start coding. Right, start coding. So, a situation like this, training data is coming out in pairs. Let's take it one step at a time. What I'm going to do is take advantage of JavaScript's higher order functions, for example, filter. So let's say var list equals, I'm going to take the training data and I want to apply the filter function. And filter takes in x and it's going to return, what do we want? We want the second component of x, so we want x1 to equal 1. If x1 equals 1, we'll keep it. If x1 doesn't equal 1, we'll throw it away, and then we just want to take the average of that. Let's just check that works. So we'll do console.log of that list there, and we're not expecting to get this right, but we'll see what the results are. Okay, so here we can see we had 4 values in, and the second component was 1 in each case, and we've got 4 values out. That's what we expected. Case 2, the first one and the last one have 1s, and so we've hung on to those 2, and we've thrown away the others. In this case here, none of them have a 1 in the second position, so we haven't kept anything. And in the last case, we've got 3, 1, 2, 3, and so we want the average of these numbers here. Good, everything's working so far. We can chain these things together, so that was a filter. Next thing to do is a map. We're only interested in the second component, so I'm going to say dot map, and again, I'm taking a function. I'll take x, and x is going to return x0, so that's the second value I want. Run that just to check. So we're putting this through a bunch of filters. I'm going to put this down here. Okay, so we take the training data, we filter it, and then we map it. And you can see that's extracted the first character from the list. Yep, so it's just pulling out that 4 and 6 because it checked that was a 1, kept the 4, checked that was a 1, kept the 6. Last thing I want to do is to sum them. And there's another function that we can use, and that's called the reduce function. So what reduce does, it iterates down the list, takes in 2 parameters, A and B traditionally, and what we do is continually, hold on, what's going on? Reduce. This is not, okay, reduce takes in A and B and returns A plus B. So what it's going to do is continually add in the elements of the list. And there's a special case for reduce. If you're expecting an empty list, you can specify what the default value is. So I think if I put in 0 there, that'll default to 0. So that effectively is sum. So that should sum them. What we really want to do is to calculate or return the average. Let's just check this sum is working though. looking for console output is 18. That's 3 plus 6 is 9. 13, 18, fantastic. And this one sums to 10, that's that 4 plus the 6. And this is 0 because we've got nothing there. And this is 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 5 is 14, fantastic. So we've got the sum, and the only thing we have to do to get the answer is to take the average. So we just divide by the length of the list, take into account that the list could be empty. So let's just return. A special case is when lst dot length equals 0. If that's the case, we'll return 0. Otherwise, we'll return lst that we just calculated divided by list dot length. And I don't think we have to worry about the fact that they're integers. I think, pretty sure JavaScript will cast this appropriately. Let's go. One of the answers I'm sure gave us a decimal output. I think it was the last one. Yeah, that's a decimal. So with a bit of luck, it'll do all the casting automatically. Let's try. Okay, that could have gone better. Returning if the list length equals 0, then 0. We output null, and we should have returned this thing here. I can't see what's wrong. Let's put some brackets around our condition. It's the only thing I can think of that might be wrong. Nope, still not liking it. I'm outputting nothing in that case. No, they're all wrong. Console output is empty and the output is empty. Yeah, I can see what I'm doing wrong. That's the list. That's fine. And then the other thing I want is the sum. Our sum equals the list that I just calculated and reduce that. So what I'm interested in is if the list length is 0, then it is sum divided by list length. Okay, so LST is the list having been filtered and picking up the right thing, then we calculate the sum. Yeah, that'll work. It's taking its time. Yeah, it really is taking its time. Okay, I've had enough waiting for that. What I'm going to do is copy the code that I have. I'm going to reload the whole page. And it's usually pretty good at recovering. Yeah, it's taking too long. I might just give this up. Yeah, I've exhausted the company bot. Oh, didn't have my latest change. Let me put in my latest change. There we go. Try that one. Okay, passed all the tests. Not much to go wrong there, I don't think. Famous last words.